Shocking, absolutely shocking. 30 odd people died yesterday trying to get to our country for a better life. I don't want to see anybody die, especially by drowning, which is not a very pleasant way. I couldn't imagine anything worse. However, we cannot keep supporting and affording and putting up 25,000 plus migrants, and it'll probably be nearer 30,000 by the time the year's out. And this is just by dinghies, this is not by lorries, coaches, or anything else they've sneaked across on. We can't afford it. These are migrants. They're not asylum seekers. There's a difference. I was one of the very first veterans that looked after the Vietnamese asylum seekers, the boat people in Hong Kong. I built the very first camp for them. We used to patrol the beaches all around Hong Kong and the islands, trying to help them. But that's a different story to this one. These are economic migrants. We can't build a small town every year for migrants. We can't even house our homeless veterans. They go to the bottom of the list. Drag every single homeless veteran off the street. Give them 3 meals a day in a hotel. Find them a house. Give them a pension if they haven't got one. Because you all give it to these migrants. And Priti Patel, you've got to be the soppiest Home Secretary that this country has ever seen. All these promises. We'll get the Border Patrol to turn around the boats and send them back. We'll get the Royal National Lifeboat to turn around. I said at the time, I did a video at the time, never going to happen. Never going to happen. Is there anybody for this country going to stop a dinghy halfway across and turn it around and send it back? Because if one person died, that would be shit it in the fan, and they would be hell to play. If they step foot on our beaches, in our country, feed them, change their clothes, send them back the next day. I don't care what people. I heard somebody on Peston, Amber Rudd last night saying, we can't send them back. Send them back. Hire a boat. Put the ramp down. Off you go, guys. You've got 2 minutes to get off. I'm fed up to seeing our country being abused when our veterans are freezing and dying on the streets. And I tell you what, I was out the other night, on Monday, at the Houses of Parliament with the Gurkhas. And I said to my friend Charlie, who was with the Royal Navy vet, would you want to be sleeping out tonight, Charlie? And it wasn't icy out, but he went, bugger that. And I tell you what, it's freezing, yet we've got veterans dying and freezing on the streets, homeless, while we're putting up these economic migrants coming from Syria, Africa, Nigeria, Libya, Afghan, Iran, all sorts of bloody places. One of my things I watch on YouTube is groups of paedophile hunters. And it's shocking the amount of them that are getting caught after being here 2 or 3 weeks. And they're trying to meet our children, your children, my children, our children. They're arranging to meet them, to have sex with them, to rape them. They're underage. Children cannot agree to sex under the age of 16. It's rape. We're getting too soft. This whole thing now with these young girls in Hull saying they've been raped by 150 men and the police have kind of washed their hands of it. No. No. Let's get them poor girls' cases reinvestigated. Let's get those rapists off the streets and locked up. And if we can deport them, deport them. Enough's enough now.